Greetings. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome into Mirror Work Monday. It is where we utilize our affirmations, our commandments, our vision boards, a mirror, the camera on our phones to pour into ourselves, to speak life into ourselves, to release anything that is no longer serving ourselves. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Just bringing us in by cleansing the energy with some Palo Santos today. Of course, I am doing my mirror work with my Motivate. Y'all, I can't put this down. With my Motivate, and I'm gonna do some some Lang essential oil today. Lang. So today I have 40 affirmations that I would like for the collective to open themselves up to receiving. Each time that I speak an affirmation, I am going to include a chime. Allow the resonating frequency from the chime to help you in receiving and believing in this affirmation for yourself. The affirmation that is correlated to the heart chakra is I love. I love. I love. Let's take 4 deep breaths to center ourselves. First up, we have I love myself unconditionally. I am deserving of love. I am compassionate. I choose connection over division. I am enough. I am whole. My heart is open, loving, and pure. I give and receive love effortlessly and unconditionally. I am kind and generous. I live in balance with grace and gratitude. I release all fears, concerns, and worries about giving and receiving love. I follow my heart's calling. I show acceptance to everything and everyone. I can access my heart's wisdom all the time. I easily forgive myself and others. My heart center is wide open. I am love. I release all resentment. I live in harmony with all other beings. I lead with love. I embrace who I am, even as I continue to grow. I accept things just as they are. There is an infinite supply of love. I am peace. I nurture my inner child. I am appreciated. I am grateful for every blessing and every lesson. I am aligned with the highest frequency of love. I'm back. Okay. Where were we? I am one with the universe. I embrace all of my qualities and imperfections with unconditional love. I cultivate deep courage within my mind, my body, and my spirit. Love opens me to new realms of being. I am cherished and needed. My heart and the love I have to share grows more and more each day. Love moves through me and connects me to the source of life. I am grateful for all the challenges that have helped to transform me. I embrace silence and know deeper inner peace. I embrace silence and know inner, deeper peace. I actually said that wrong. I embrace silence and know deep inner peace. That's better. Love is my truth and guiding light. I trust in love. It is safe for me to love and be loved. Shay, let's end ourselves with one big self-hug. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Give thanks. Yeah, so the journal prompt for today is, do I possess any fears or limiting beliefs preventing me from accepting or giving unconditional love? How can I begin to release these fears and limiting beliefs? Do I possess any fears or limiting beliefs preventing me from accepting or giving unconditional love? How can I begin to release these fears and limiting beliefs? Do I have any fears? I don't think I have any fears surrounding giving and receiving unconditional love. One thing that I have grown into, though, is ensuring that I have those boundaries for myself when it comes to unconditional love, because it's easy for us to get in any kind of relationship, because you can love anything and anybody unconditionally without any conditions. Come here. But having those boundaries in place to know when enough is enough and be aware of when you're being taken advantage of. Because I can love you unconditionally and wholeheartedly, however, you will not walk over me. So y'all ponder on that. Do I possess any fears or limiting beliefs preventing me from accepting unconditional love? How can I begin to release these fears and limiting beliefs? And unconditional love also encompasses the idea of... Who told y'all to get that? Kyra said, get that down, Quincy. And you got it down.
Mama have shiny.
Where you get that from?
There's this. It's a shiny. Mama shiny.
Alright, y'all. Let me finish recording. What was I saying? Damn, what was I going to do? Tara, did you use the potty? Did you use the potty?
Yeah.
Good job.
And I used the potty too.
You did? Did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Good job. Did you use soap?
I mean, in the kitchen. Yeah.
Man, what was I about to say? Do I possess any fear of limiting beliefs preventing me from accepting or giving unconditional love? I don't know exactly what I was about to say, but to follow up in regards to how can I begin to release these fears and limiting beliefs when you are loving someone unconditionally and you see that the way, in my opinion, to release those fears of those limiting beliefs that's hindering you from loving someone or something unconditionally is having those boundaries in place, is knowing, hey, I love you enough to know that, hey, you're traumatized, you aren't healed, you still have some growing and transforming to do. However, I love myself more to know that we need this time and space apart for you to align with that healing. I still love you unconditionally, but where we are currently on our journeys aren't aligned. So for my protection, for the benefit of my unconditional self-love, I have to love you afar until you do the inner work that could possibly realign us in the future. I hope that makes sense. Who's watching the TV downstairs? But Kyra right here. Go turn the TV off. So I got a few decks I'm gonna pull from today. I'm gonna start with my love of, what is this called? Love Oracle of Eden deck. Spirits. I am near. Clear. Go put that in trash. What's the message? That's not trash. The flock needs to know. Tell me. Tell me so. Tell me what. What happened? Alright, stop eating it.
Mama, the ball be going in the sheet, and I got it and I hit my knee.
In what street?
In Cadence.
At Kaden's house.
Yeah, and I be grabbing it in the sheet. And I be grabbing, didn't hurt myself. Mommy?
You okay?
No.
You're not?
Mommy?
You need to go to the hospital?
Mommy? Yeah. Mommy?
Yes.
I think I got this
The dog held your leg?
Yeah, God just bite me.
It bit you.
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah, I like that dog.
You like that dog?
Yes, Mommy. It don't bite at all. It has pain.
Yes.
Mommy.
Yes.
God only bite me. Mommy, God don't eat cheese.
You did.
Yes. Mama. Mama. The God will be a young sick.
Did.
Yeah, at Caden's house. Mommy. Caden's sick. Mommy.
Yes.
I want to go to God. I want to have a puppy.
You want to have a puppy?
Yes.
Can you take care of a puppy?
Yes. I want to. I will have.
Guys, let me give them this message. Yes.
God open me up.
It's not. It didn't.
Mama, it's a young sick at Caden's house. And I want 2 dogs at Kyle and for me.
All right, y'all go back downstairs. The card that came out this day is nurture, and I love it because one of our affirmations today was, "I nurture my inner child." I nurture my inner child, and that is, I think, the number one way to become rooted in unconditional love, to vibrate in the frequency of unconditional love, is going within and nurturing the child that wasn't nurtured when you were a child. The part of you that wasn't nurtured when you needed to be nurtured.
Ow.
Guys, please go downstairs
Coming?
when I finish. Because you're supposed to be going downstairs to turn the TV off anyway. Nobody's watching it.
Yes.
Nurture. To encourage the care and attention of a relationship. To continue to foster healthy connections. To cultivate a place of security and love. A celestial being hovers above the ground as they're familiar with occupying higher planes of existence. Between their hands, they hold a plant with strong roots and thriving leaves that they brought to life with their own divine energy and power. I thought this was a crystal in their hands, but it is a plant. Self-sufficiency as it relates to the human experience is a myth. The quality of one's existence in the world relies on the quality of the connections and relationships created with fellow human beings. Additionally, in order for any human to grow, expand their consciousness, and ultimately thrive, they must feel rooted. They must first feel rooted, secure, and loved in their surroundings. Are you currently in a place that's nurturing your overall well-being? What actions can you take to foster a safe environment for those you care about to grow and thrive alongside you? Affirm, I nurture all aspects of my being so I'm able to grow and thrive. I love it. I nurture all aspects of my being so I'm able to grow and thrive. Oh, this is a new bird. I've never seen this one. Greetings. I love this crazy sexy love deck. That's what I'm pulling from Young Spirits. I am near. I am clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me so. Tell me what you need to know. Can I have one more card from this deck? Spirit. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me. The first card we got is offer your love. Is there someone in your life who could benefit from loving kindness, The gesture doesn't have to be big. Send an email, pick up the phone, pop by for a visit, or order a bouquet of posies. Let this person know that you're thinking of him or her. When we offer our love generously, that caring energy comes back to us tenfold while also lifting us up in the process. Reach out and offer your love today. So some of us need to reach out. Some of us are in need of love. And the way you can receive love is by giving it unconditionally, generously, consistently. The next card that came out was slow down. You need to slow down, baby. You're moving too fast. You got your hands in the air with your feet on the gas. When it feels like our world is spinning out of control, it's easy to get overwhelmed. This is a good time to begin a daily meditation practice. Your mind is the most open and receptive in the morning, which is why it's helpful to start your day with centering exercises. Cultivate stillness within and know that there is no rush. At the end of our days, we won't care about our to-do list. We'll wish we had loved more, lived more, and been at peace. Don't wait. Slow down now. Some of us out there moving too fast, moving too hastily, and the divine is saying, take a deep breath. Center yourself, present yourself. Incorporate some type of breath work, meditation practice. Make sure you're tuning in with Meditating with Simone every day. Every day. Y'all try and get on here as early as possible, but I honestly move when I feel like moving, so sorry about it. But I'm not sorry. So yeah, tap into this. If not, incorporate your own practices. It's so many videos on here that you don't even have to tune in live to catch some type of meditative practice or helpful practice that can help center you, that can help guide you, that can help you release, that can help you align with receiving, baby. But I do appreciate y'all for tapping in, for healing yourself, for journeying with me. Imagine where we're going to be 6 months from now. Where we're going to be in June of 2024. The card that came out, Fish Pose, Release. Surrender to your higher self and release all judgments. Fish pose. Release. Surrender to your higher self and release all judgments. The yoga pose called Matsyasana. I think that's what this is. Matsyasana. It's commonly known as fish pose. The practice often follows the inversion known as shoulder stand and is effective in releasing compression from the throat and finding more opening in the heart. It is a wonderful release for the throat center as well as the whole front of the body. This pose is symbolic in encouraging the throat to let go of the tendency to hold judgment and criticism about ourselves and others. It is nearly impossible to open the throat and not open the heart as well. It is nearly impossible to open the throat and not open the heart as well. This powerful metaphor speaks to what happens in our life when we can release negative expression. Our heart naturally grows wider and more open. Criticism and judgment are two of the most influential energies in shutting down our creative efforts. Without fear of being judged, we are more willing to venture outside of our comfort zones. This is where we can find growth in our soul's evolution. Message. Whether you practice yoga or not, this card is an encouragement to use the physical gesture of opening the throat center. This can come from simple movements, breath work, chanting, toning, or throat opening postures such as this one. Any of these energetic movements is also necessary on a subtle level to encourage release. What have you been holding on to here in the throat? Unkind words, self-judgments, criticisms from others? These vibrations can erode our sense of self and our confidence. Keeping ourselves small and constricted is a self-protection mechanism that we might have adopted to insulate us from harsh words or actions. You no longer need to continue holding in this way. As you release the energy in the throat, feel your heart open with more love and acceptance. Place a sky blue feather of hope here on the throat as a gesture of healing. Feel the effects of release in all areas of your life. Affirm, I am ready to reclaim my voice and higher expression. Wow. You cannot open up your throat chakra without opening up your heart. It is nearly impossible to open the throat and not open the heart as well. So vice versa. As we are opening up or balancing our heart chakra, it aligns with us opening up our throat chakra. How this card mentioned the self-negative talk, the self-criticism, the self-judgment. If you are doing it to yourself, you habitually go out and criticize and judge others. Then you naturally align and attract with it, with others that are critical, and judgmental of you. This is why on Mondays we do the mirror work. We do the inner work. We speak life into ourselves. We speak love into ourselves. This is my cannabis oracle deck. Spirits. I'm in. I'm clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message? The clock needs to know. Tell me. Tell myself. Tell me what. The first card that came out is Oshun Justice. I feel like we had this recently. It's time to have it again. Oshun. The suit begins with the power of the sword suit. Oshun rising out of the water in her bright yellow clothing with a sword of water piercing the sky. The ocean and the clouds seem to be connected and allow you to flow into a victorious alignment. Oshun brings the sword to you because it is time to stand up for... What kind of smoothie is this? Nah, with any. Tell me more.
Super greens, strawberries, kiwis, mangoes.
Banana. This way y'all got smoothies from the last time?
And we go to the park.
And y'all went to the park?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
I'm almost
yes.
finished. My bad. Let me start over. Oshun. The suit begins with the power of the sword suit. Oshun rising out of the water in her bright yellow clothing with the sword of water piercing the sky. The ocean and the clouds seem to be connected and allow you to flow into a victorious alignment. Oshun brings the sword to you because it is time to stand up for justice. She rises effortlessly and reminds you that the strength of your ancestors is remembered in the water of your body. Oshun wears gold jewelry, brass bracelets, beads, mirrors, and elaborate fans, and every aspect of this card is shining. Around her are the elements of music, dance, fertility, and prosperity. And in the background, a grove of trees signifies her throne.
My brain is freezing. Mommy. My brain is freezing. Kyle was too.
It is.
Yes. Now what we gonna bake it with? What we gonna bake it with? We need hats.
And we got Osusi, nature.
This so yeah. Look, Mommy. We go to this.
Y'all did.
Yes.
Osusi is known as the magician of the forest, shooting left-handed. Okay, give me this until I'm finished. I'll let y'all know y'all got some more. Y'all doing too much.
We got this movie.
Okay, get out. Shooting left-handed, he stands tall, drawing back an arrow on his bow. At his feet are forest plants, including the sacred cannabis plant. Did I show y'all Osusi? I think I did. Osusi teaches that plants offer spiritual cleansing through herbal baths, jewelry, and remedies that can show us collectively and individually what the future may hold. His body is sculpted as a hunter and tracker, with bright blue accents on his dark melanated skin. The tips of his arrows are blue like lapis lazuli, along with the feather atop his head. An entire crown piece that sits with a large lapis on his third eye. Nature will provide symbols at every turn for you to gain more insight. We pulled both of these cards really recently. Again, what I'm getting is us being able to utilize nature to assist us with aligning back with our highest power, our highest self. Please stop. Y'all not that thirsty. Give me 1 second. You already dropped it once. I'm almost finished, okay?
Too hot.
You hot? Go downstairs. It's cool down there.
Not cool.
Give me 1 second. Also being intentional about tapping into, of course, with wearing your crystals, but different types of jewelry. What type of jewelry are you wearing? I told y'all how intentional I am about so many things that I consume, and us wearing a certain type of metal or piece of jewelry all day does affect us. Is it genuine? Is it real? Is it man-made? Is it chemically made? Being able to have certain intentions about the type of jewelry you're wearing. Why do you wear gold? Why do you prefer silver? How does that benefit you? How did it benefit your ancestors in regards to those different types of adornments that they indulge in? Guys, I'm almost finished. Guys, please be quiet. Let me pull tarot so I can get out of here. Okay, let me pull a tarot card to see. Spirits.
guys. Can y'all go play somewhere else while I wrap this up?
We be downstairs.
Carl, go put that pencil with that board.
We be. I posted this. I posted make some of the color in the pot down, and we get the pick and get some to me. And wait for Gigi. Gigi come back, and so and we come up here with you to get this movie. I want movie first. I want this movie first. Give me some movie first.
Don't put that in your mouth, love.
I get a mouth.
Neither one of those go in your mouth.
Get a mouth.
No. No.
I didn't want to put that in my mouth.
That don't go in your mouth.
Yeah.
Same card. No.
Mama, this much carrot. This much carrot.
Quieter. The first card that came out was the Knight of Pentacles. It's so crazy because I think a reading on myself. I didn't really do a reading, but I like to play with my cards and let them fall out to see like what type of message is gonna come out. Yes.
We saw some toys at this movie, so.
Y'all did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shh, let me finish. Y'all go brush your teeth. Huh, Kyra? Okay, go brush your teeth. But before I dive deep in the book, the thing about the Knight of Pentacles is this is the slowest card in the deck. I'm not sure. I need to look at other cards. I said I'm going to compare each card even through multiple tarot decks just to see like how they differ. But what I get from this card, with it being the slowest pentacle or the slowest knight in the tarot deck, he's on his feet. He's walking. He's not on the horse. The horse behind him. However, even though he's the slowest knight, he is the most abundant knight. He builds intentionally and consistently. And when he does show up, it's like a windfall of money. Long, hard work has been well earned.
Mommy, why the movie?
What movie?
That.
Smoothie.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth, big guy. Knight of Pentacles. Diligence and hard work, determination, steadfastness, building materials, security, safety, being pragmatic, and expansion. He's toiling and tilling his lands and enjoying every minute of it. More practical than the other knights, he improves things for himself and for those he loves, with his steadfast and consistent momentum. Devoted to solidifying foundations, he assures you that extra care today will multiply your harvest tomorrow. It's time to show fierce loyalty, pride, and trustworthiness, and to tend to your home while uncovering your unwavering ambitions for the future. Sometimes this energy is so stable that it feels repetitive. So if you're feeling resistance, or if you kind of prefer to stay in bed, find the joy in your progress. The journey is the thing. Uncover heart-stirring enthusiasm by allowing yourself to believe in something brighter. This is a card of infinite expansion. And with time and faith, your seeds will take. Follow through on your plans and promises and move any stagnant energy that's blocking you from your dreams. Affirm. Seed by seed, I plant my future with my rock-steady foundations of faith. Because y'all just brush your teeth. Go get a towel and get all that toothpaste off of your face. Continue to be consistent with doing the work. Continue having faith in the seeds that you are sowing. It makes no sense for you to have an idea, a thought, a download, any type of creative endeavor that you download or however you get it, and you sow the seed or you had a seed and you sowing it with ill intentions, this will never grow. This will never flourish. This will never give me fruit. That doesn't make sense. The divine is saying, with that seed that you're planting, believe. With that seed that you're sowing, water it. Give it nutrients. Ensure that you are tending to it, pulling weeds out, things that aren't serving the highest good of whatever that seed is. These birds just keep amazing. Seed by seed, I plant my future with my rock steady foundations of faith. You cannot plant a seed being faithless. You cannot plant a seed rooted in fear. Have y'all seen different? They have so many different experiments out there, but there's different ones where like you can talk to water. I've seen one where they talk to like different, I think it was one where like they talk to rice. I've seen one where they talk to different plants or flowers, and you have different what do you call it? They're not subjects. I can't think of the scientific name, but you basically are performing different experiments with the same intention. So like, let's say we have these 3 plants. One of them I'm not going to say anything to. One of them I'm going to speak life into. The other one I'm going to speak death into. So high vibrational. Life is high vibrational, loving thoughts. Death would be low vibrational, negative thoughts. Please put this back. Please put this back. Get out. Get out. I'm almost finished. You're causing me to lose my thoughts. I forgot exactly what I was saying. This is getting on my nerves now. Basically with the experiment, it shows you that whatever you are speaking, whatever you are speaking into, whatever it is you're speaking to, so whether it's high vibrational or low vibrational, that is going to be the outcome. If I'm sowing a seed with negativity, with low vibrational thoughts, with low vibrational intentions, then that is what I'm going to produce. Get up. You heard me. Get up. The next card that came out was Temperance. Hey, y'all get out. Because that's not what being quiet sounds like. Look at the wings behind him. Angelic. Ascension. Balance. Harmony. That's all the things I'm getting from this card. Excuse me. Get out. Now. Temperance. Alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance, duality, and amalgamation. The fluidity of time, meditation, the perpetual motion of life, neutrality, restraint, patience, purpose. Before I even read what it's about, I see meditation pointed. Meditation is standing out due to, y'all know we pulled that card earlier in regards to slowing down and incorporating some type of meditation practice, some type of breath work, something that you can utilize to start your day, centering your day, and ensuring that you're present, and also ending your day on the same note. I'm asking y'all to be quiet, and y'all making more and more noise. Leave this alone until I'm done. Get out. I shouldn't have to raise my voice when I'm live. When I say do something once, it should happen immediately. Don't do that again, Quentin. You think I'm a joke, huh? Temperance is the alchemist of life, and it calls you to create your purposeful blend using moderation and patience as ingredients. What am I getting from this? What do we pull? Is it Osusi who is the magician of that deck? And alchemy is like magic. By using moderation and patience as ingredients. Where are you focusing your precious energy right now? Maybe you've been overdoing it with your social life, or being on television, or binging on television, drinks, or food, or overspending. Focusing on a relationship that is depleting more energy than it is replenishing. Being wholly materialistic versus wholly spiritual. We live in a world of extreme passions and heated hustle, so slowing down the desire for excess in any one area of your life may be harder than you think. Don't do drastic right now. Stay away from all or nothing choices. Clearing your energy of extremes will foster a dynamic, nourishing flow that is aligned with your perfect alchemical purpose. Seek your equilibrium and be mindful of your resources while fusing all the elements to achieve a beautiful balance. Affirm, I walk the middle path and I nourish my spiritual wholeness. There's that nurture again, that nourishment. What did I want to say? Fusing all the elements to achieve a beautiful balance. In the cannabis oracle deck, we had Ususi and Oshun, and they both speak on utilizing the natural elements to elevate us, to help us ascend, to help us align with our higher self again. I did want to touch on clearing your energy of extremes will foster a dynamic, nourishing flow that is aligned with your perfect alchemical purpose. This reminds me of how we've been talking about, like, if we are trying to incorporate a new habit or change in our life and we try and do it overwhelmingly, too drastically. So, meaning with me, if that ain't worked out in 2 years, what makes me think that I'm about to start training myself for 90 minutes every day? 90 minutes every day, and then when I don't put in that 90 minutes, I feel like I'm a failure, or I'm even more upset with myself when I get on the scale and the numbers ain't changing, or the numbers changing in the wrong direction. It's like, no, go with the flow. Start with small changes. I also, it's crazy this came up, was beating myself up recently because I'm like, why is it so difficult for me to get up at 4 a.m.? Like, even if I set my alarm, I'm snoozing that bitch or turning it off. And I'm like, Simone, well, it might not be your season to be waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. And I know a lot of people are out there like, oh, start your day at this time to change the trajectory of your life. But when it was my season to get up at that time, y'all, I was naturally waking up at that time without my alarm going off. So it was meant for me to get up at that time. Now, things have changed. I'm not going to bed until damn near 11, 12 o'clock at night. And I naturally get up around between like 6:30 and 7:45. That's the season for me to be waking up. And versus me, at first I was like, dang, beating myself up in regards to stuff I haven't accomplished. Because I'm like, if I get up at 4 a.m., I'll be able to do this. I'll be able to read. I'll be able to, just this list of things that I wanted to do when I woke up at 4 a.m. And the divine is saying, no, you are in the season of resting, and that's what I want you to do, is rest and not resent yourself for resting. So being able to hone in on the season you're in and the flow of that season. We try to control every single thing. Somebody out there, yes, you getting up at 4 or 5 a.m., been doing it for 30, 40 years. That's your season. That suits you. And ultimately, I think one day I will get back aligned with getting up at that time, because I do feel like I was very productive. However, I'm no longer beating myself up for things that are no longer the way they used to be. Even if I felt like that was a better me. That's not the Simone that I am today. And I'm aligning with a higher me. So not being that criticism coming up again, critical of yourself when you do try to implement some type of change and you aren't able to implement it overnight, drastically. Don't do drastic right now. Small baby steps. Listen to your intuition. How is it flowing? What is it knowing? What is it showing? The last card that came out was the Two of Wands. That fire energy again today. Some of us have a decision to make. Will we stay or will we go? Look at her looking at the horizon, looking at everything that's happening in front of her. The other one is behind her. The globe is in front of her. Spirit is saying it's time to make a change. It's time to... And it's so crazy that this Temperance card came out in regards to not doing anything too drastic. And then we got this one coming out in regards to making a decision regarding change. Let's dive deep. Planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures. You need to make a choice to really do that thing you want to do or not. You can dream it and envision it, or you can begin to live it. Planning and imagining can have us feeling like the observers of a dream, and our action is the only way to bring that dream to life. It's time to choose between the wand that's cozily rooted in the place you already know, or the one that leans into exciting new possibilities. Take a deep breath, because self-initiated change can be scary. The only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing. Call that contact. Make that decision. Non-action won't get you there and will likely have you feeling the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the walk. Use the fire energy of the wands to initiate your shift. Affirm. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. What's crazy is almost all the cards come out and they mention like the elements. So how it's like with this one, use the fire energy of the ones to initiate your shift. But we obviously know that fire is an element. When you think of fire, what do you envision? What does fire correlate to? Passion, change, transformation. Fire can come in and wipe everything out for everything to become nutrient rich, for everything to flourish over again, starting anew. Fire reminds me of death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. So, today, Spirit wants us to do our mirror work. Affirm, affirm, affirm. Believe, believe, believe. Believe, believe, believe. Release criticism. Release judging others. Release judging yourself. In return, offer your love. If you feel that you are lacking love, it's because you're not giving enough love. Spirit is also telling us to slow down. Slow down. Be present. Take a deep breath. Incorporate some type of meditative practice, some type of breath work practice. Anything that would allow you to ground yourself in the mist. Spirit has consistently and constantly told us that we need to work with the elements. Your fire, water, air, earth elements. You know, your earth is your crystals, your jewelry, your natural elements, your golds, your silvers, your coppers. Water, fire, working with those elements. Air, when you think of breath work, that's air. Again, releasing. Surrender to your higher self and release all judgments, all criticisms, and affirm, I love myself. I nurture myself. I'm compassionate. I am enough. I am enough. You have a decision to make. Do you believe you're enough or don't you? Are you ready to embark on this new journey of ascension, of unconditional love, of aligning with every single thing that you envision? You have to decide. No one can decide for you. I hope this message added value. I am Simone, Shepherdess. And I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach. And y'all finna get this word. Give thanks for your presence. Give thanks for your existence. And y'all, thank y'all for journeying with me and my kids. Because we know that kids will be kids. Have a beautiful Monday.